Too early to tell just how much damage flooding caused in Sauk County, but the damage is widespread and extensive with an early estimate of nearly $6 million.
People who live there are now able to have their homes assessed if they were affected by flooding. Schmidt takes us to a home in Reedsburg that is too unsafe to be inside.
Water is receding here in Reedsburg, and you can see sandbags are now being removed from houses in the area. Emergency management is assessing homes based on how much damage there is, with this house here on South Pine being deemed destroyed and uninhabitable.
This line right here, that was the line where the water came up.
2 inches higher than 2008.
We had it sandbagged, but the walls still caved in.
Wayne Ballwig rents out the home and was warned ahead of time that the basement would fill up.
We were able to get everything off the first floor.
He told his tenant to get everything out of the basement, but it was too late.
Because the house is very unsafe. It could easily go down any moment.
It was the first condemned house these emergency management officials had seen as they assessed homes in Reedsburg.
We are verifying information for our damage assessment. We're going around to different homes and stuff that were classified as major or destroyed.
Andrew and Eric came to Reedsburg from Waupaca and Winnebago counties, where they're in charge of emergency management.
So there's one of us in every county, and some offices there's one person, some offices there's only a couple people, and we just can't do it all ourselves, so we go out and help our neighbors out when we can.
They're verifying homeowners' information and making sure they know the cost and damage to each house.
A lot of people underestimate what their damage is and don't think about, the furnaces and hot water heaters and things like that.
Of course, most things can be replaced.
Our renter's dad was here helping getting some of the stuff out of the house, up that was upstairs and not damaged. He said, look at all the stuff down there. You bought it once. You can buy it again if you're alive.
Thankfully, no one was hurt, but the home will be torn down.
I'm retired. That's rental income. Gone. Forever. Because they'll never be able to replace it.
The memories and the scattered possessions in the basement going with it. Emergency management is gathering this information to put together a statewide application for FEMA. In Reedsburg, I'm Schmidt for WISC News 3.
Once FEMA receives the state's application, they would decide whether to make a disaster declaration here.
As communities across southern Wisconsin continue to clean up from the flooding, many people have questions about flood insurance. Flood insurance, of course, separate from your homeowner's insurance and personal property coverage. Even if you have flood insurance, it doesn't cover that indirect damage. It only covers the building and property damage. Now you can also get flood insurance, which is only available through the federal government. Even if you don't live in a flood zone, it's available as long as a flood control plan is in effect. Officials say it's always good to check and see if your home is eligible for coverage.